Hey everyone, welcome back to the random patch of cement out front of my apartment building. It's time for another garden update, and as you can see, the garden is bare. It has been heavily harvested and picked. I offered some of the neighbours some lettuces and they went crazy on it and took it all, which is good. So what that means is the plants were bolting. So you can see here, start of a little flower head on top of this purple lettuce, and you can see they're starting to get very leggy. Still lots of leaves on them, but they've helped me not let the plants go to waste because I wasn't going to eat all that lettuce. And I'm going to pot on some more seedlings that I have ready in the seedling trays. So I've moved the seedling trays, which were here at the front. They're over there now, I'll show you them in a little bit. But I've moved them because over there is getting better sunlight. We're now at the end of autumn, about to have winter, and the sun's moving. Obviously it's lower in the sky, so not so much sunlight over here during the day. So quick tour of the rest of the garden. This little potted section here, it's doing all right. It's getting eaten by some lovely bugs, and we can see one right there. Give him the flick. Probably a bit all over them actually, but the kale, oh, there's another one. Look at them. Look at them on the kale. Absolutely loving it. Oh, yep. All over it. All over it. Look at them on every leaf. Well, they're having a good feed. But mustard greens, the little avocado, and the beetroot. It's there. Absolutely covered in them. Oh, moving on. Spring onion pot. So this was the carrot pot. I topped up the pot with some fresh soil and put in a whole bunch of spring onions. The chilies, hopefully they're going to overwinter all right. And the beetroot pot with the little tomato runner. That's just, still growing strong. The beetroot leaves are going really well. No bulbs on them yet, no tubers. But I've been harvesting a lot of the leaves for salad, and you can see they look really good. So I've moved the seedling trays over here because this normally gets better sun in the afternoon, and hopefully I'll be potting on some of these seedlings just here. So the rest of the potted gardens, the tomatoes still surviving, and just truss after truss of little green tomatoes. And now the third one's starting to come on here. So like I said, end of autumn, start of winter. Tomatoes still growing. And this one here. Interestingly enough, something's been eating or attacking the bolted pak choi. If you can see here, I don't know what's doing it. Little webs and little nests. But something's been eating it. I was hoping it would flower and I'd be able to harvest a whole bunch of seed from it, but something's definitely having a good old go at it. The garlic's doing really well, 3 pots of garlic. Again, something's been taking a little, don't know if it's a bird, taking a couple little nips out of it. Garlic, onion pot number 1, doing really well. Starting to get some good size. These are meant to be the red beard. Spring onions, carrot pot. Alright, so these are the solar yellow carrots. I need to thin these out. Second onion pot. These are the zabrooms, the shallots. And I transplanted them last week. And they've seemed to all taken up alright. So thankfully for that. And waiting for the cars and the everything's that's left over pot. So it's a cool Sunday afternoon, 2 weeks since my last update, so you can see everything's going all right, got some growth happening. But today's project is this. So I'll bring you back in a little bit after I've done all the cleaning and tidying up and potting on, and I'm going to clean out this tub, hose it out, fresh nutrients, put more seedlings in and go from there. All right everyone, catch you in a little bit. So I thought everyone might like to have a look at what's happening on the inside of the tubs. So I've emptied this one. All the remains are there. Currently washing out the clay pellets, but I thought let's have a look inside and see what algae, what mess is in here before we wash it all out. Look at that. Some roots left over. And it still looks like nutrient water hasn't really changed. As you can see, when I do have these totes completely full with water and not locked, they bulge out like this. And there you go. So no mold. These are UV resistant and stable tubs, so it looks like no light's getting in, no algae I should say build up. Looks fantastic. Looks like cordial. And a whole bunch of sediment there at the bottom obviously, and some roots floating on there, but that it looks clean. It doesn't smell bad. Alright. Now we'll drain it out. And welcome back everyone. As you can see, some progress has been made. I've now cleaned out both tubs. Both tubs have new nutrient solution in them, and I've started potting on all the seedlings. I've got a little setup just here, which I'll start pricking out, washing the roots, putting in the net cups with the hydroton clay pellets, and putting them in the totes with the fresh nutrients. It'll probably be dark by the time I finish and start packing up. It's already late in the afternoon, it's only 5 o'clock, but it's starting to get dark early now. But that's it. Thanks for watching everyone, and hopefully I'll see you next time.